Hi guys, Dazzie here with another episode of my showcase series. This time it is episode 89, and today I will be showcasing the random Bronze Age key issue comic books from my personal collection. I've amassed a ton here guys over the years. We all know the Bronze Age is one of our favourite eras when it comes to comics. But before we continue, if I could perhaps ask you for a subscription, a like, a share, a comment, ding that bell for notifications, it all really helps Milo Great Productions. Okay. We're off and running guys. We're going to start with a series that I've slowly been putting together, and that is the first issue special. We've got a rather faded issue number 1 to start proceedings, but it's a 25 center. Here's your book guys. This is the first appearance of Atlas. I paid £2.53 for this one on eBay in February of 2017. I will upgrade that one. Moving on. Issue 2. And this is the first appearance of the Green Team and its members Commodore Murphy, J.P. Haystrom, Cecil Sunbeam, and Abdul Smith. £1 for that one, Excelsior Comics in Bristol. Moving on to issue number 3. And this is the first appearance of the Phantom of Washington. And that is Achille Destiny. Includes a one-page text history of Metamorpho by writer Bob Haney. And of course we know Metamorpho is going to be showcased in the upcoming Superman movie. 50p for that one at the car boot. When was that? Middle of 2017. So good to have the car boots up and running again guys. Check out my recent comic book hunting adventures videos from the recent car boot that my son Ethan put together for me. He's my new editor. This is issue number 5. This one's had a bit of love. This is the first appearance of the Manhunters group. First appearance of the 5th Manhunter, Mark Shaw. And the first appearance of Manhunter High Master. £3 for that one. Comic Con of 2019 in Thornbury. Issue number 7. This is the one book I think from the run that isn't actually a key, but it stars the Creeper, and I'm a big fan of the Creeper. This is the big book of the run. Got this at a killer price as well. This is first issue special, issue number 8. First appearance and origin of the Warlord, Travis Morgan. This one can go upwards of £50. What did I pay for it back in the day? £5, Excelsior Comics in the middle of 2017. Great pickup that one. Issue 9. Nice Dr. Fate cover. This is the first appearance of Anubis, the Egyptian god of the dead, and the origin of Dr. Fate. Now the primary events from this issue occur 15 years after Kent Nielsen first became Dr. Fate, making the year 1955. I'm rounding out my first issue specials. I only need a couple more. We're going to go with issue 11 and the first appearance of Codename Assassin, who is Jonathan Drew. £2 for that one. Nice book next. We got All Star Comics, issue number 69. We know what this one is, guys. The code first appearance, a cameo of the Huntress, Helena Wayne. This is shared with DC Superstars issue number 17, which is a full appearance, as both issues come out on the same day in 1977. Of course, we saw the Huntress more recently in the Birds of Prey movie. £8 for that one. 2017 Birmingham Con. Pick this one up for just £1 at the car boot here in Gloucester. This is Arak, Son of Thunder, issue number 1. First appearance of Angelica Albraca, who is the Witch Queen of White Cathay. It's the origin of Arak in this one, the Son of Thunder. Arak first appeared in preview in Warlord issue 48 from volume 1. Nice big book next. We had the show and part of the Arrowverse as it turned out to be. I enjoyed Black Lightning, and here it is. Black Lightning, issue number 1, guys. Fantastic issue. I only paid £11.28 for this on eBay in February of 2017. First appearance and origin of Black Lightning, of course, Jefferson Pierce. First appearance of the Whale, he was the main villain, Tobias Whale. First appearance of Peter Gamby, who was in the Black Lightning TV show. First appearance of Joey Toledo, also from the show. First appearance and death of Earl Clifford. Lovely book. First solo title featuring a black hero at DC. Sticking with Black Lightning, we have issue number 4. Paid £2 for this. This is the first appearance of Cyclotronic Man, who was Ned Cregan, another villain as such from the Black Lightning TV show. £2 for that one. And then we go to Black Hawk. There's rumours there's going to be a Black Hawk movie at some point coming from Steven Spielberg. This is issue number 244. And this is the first appearance of the new Black Hawk team. I think this one could have a bit of a value if that film ever comes to fruition from Steven Spielberg. Obviously, the first appearance of Black Hawk costs an absolute fortune. And then we get into some Crisis on Infinite Earths. Now, the Bronze Age was a great era. It ran from 1970 till 1985. Here is a book just on the borderline of 1985. Crisis on Infinite Earths, issue number 1. So much going for it. The first appearance of Alex Luthor, Alexander Luthor Sr., the Anti-Monitor, Chorus, Lois Luthor, first appearance of Pariah, first appearance of Ted Kord in DC, first appearance of the Shadow Demons, to name but a few. £4.95 for that one on eBay. Issue 2 up next is the first cameo appearance of the Anti-Monitor. We saw him in the Arrowverse. $2.65 for that one. Issue 3 is the second cameo of the Anti-Monitor. Death of Johnny Cloud. £1 for that one. Car boot here in Gloucester. It's a run I'd like to put together eventually. Nearly there. Issue number 4. It's the first appearance of Lady Quark. The first appearance of the 4th Dr. Light, who is Kimiya Hashi. What do I pay for that one? Yeah, just £1 for that one. Issue number 10 is the death of the 4th Starman. And it's the intro into Charlton's Banshee, Dr. Spectro, Image, Punch and Jewel in the DC Universe. $2.49 for that one. And finally, issue number 12 is the first appearance of Impala. Whole host of deaths in this one. Oh, and one of those issues, by the way, is also the second appearance of John Constantine. Then we move into onto a character that appeared in the recent Sandman show. This is DC Special Series issue number 4. First appearance of Abel, brother of Cain and House of Secrets caretaker. He appeared alongside Cain. I'd like to get his first appearance. That's in the House of Mystery book. £3.3 for that one on eBay. Steal a book price, I thought. And then we have, this is a tough one to find. This is 5-star superhero special, issue number 1. I looked everywhere for this one before finally finding one at a con. It was a character that appeared in the Flash TV show as a love interest of the Flash, and that is Patty Spivot. And I paid £5 for this one, which was a nice price. November of 2021 at the Birmingham Con. I haven't actually got any cons booked in for this year as yet, but I probably will, because I'm so busy with the chess now, but I will be appearing at the Birmingham one, I believe. Here's one of my favourite characters, guys. I've got 2 copies of this. One a CGC book, which I'll show off in my showcase of CGC books. Just love this character. Demon. issue number 1. It's a big book. The Justice League Dark are coming, and when they do, he will be a big player in that. First appearance and origin of Etrigan the Demon was Jason Blood. First appearance of Morgan Le Fay. Morgan Le Fay is the sister of Madame Xanadu. £18.60 for this one. On eBay in early 2017. Also the first appearance of Merlin. Basically gave Jason Blood his powers to become the demon. And the other big book from that run, guys, a lovely copy I've got here of issue number 7. This is the first appearance of Clarion the Witch Boy. £17.70 for this one in the middle of 2020. We've seen this character Clarion in animated form before now, I think in the Young Justice show, among others. He will appear in live action at some point. If the Justice League Dark come in, he will be. And then we move on to GI Combat issue 138, and a beautiful copy here. This is the first appearance of the Losers team: Captain Storm, Gunner, Sarge and Captain Johnny Cloud. £20.95 for that one in February of 2020. I'd like to get this one graded one day. Very nice. This book can garner some real serious coin. I showed a couple of House of Mysteries in my Silver Age showcase. This is another House of Mystery book, issue 290. And again, this has been in top 20s in the past. First appearance of I, Vampire, who was Andrew Bennett. Also the first appearance of Mary, Queen of Blood, Mary Stewart. And the first appearance of the Cult of the Blood Red Moon group. But it's all about I, Vampire. £6 for this one in November 2019. Really hard book to find. This was a fun read. This is first sensational issue of Justice Inc. Issue number 1. First appearance of the Avenger, Richard Benson, who is the main character of it. £2 for that one. Antique Centre in Tewkesbury. Lovely bit of Jack Kirby goodness next. Lovely, fantastic book. One of my favourite bronzers. This is Commandy, Last Boy on Earth, issue number 1. First appearance of Commandy and first appearance of Benjamin Boxer, and Dr. Canis. All 3 characters appeared in Batman Brave and the Bold animated show. £12.50 for that one in the middle of 2019 on eBay. You won't pick up books like that on eBay anymore. Just a great book. And the cover is a homage to the 1968 Planet of the Apes movie. Up next, another villain we've seen in the Batman Brave and the Bold animated show. I love that run of cartoons. This is Cobra, issue number 1, guys. Cobra. First appearance and origin of Cobra. It was Jeffrey Franklin Burr. £3.50 for that one. Basically antique place in Stroud. And then again on the end of the Bronze Age from 1983, there's been a load of buzz about this character. Omega Man, issue number 3. Of course, the first appearance of Lobo. We've seen him in the Krypton TV show. He's basically, or has the potential to be, DC's version of Deadpool. Brutal and quite comedic later on. £25 for this really nice copy in Gosh Comics. I'd said the story before. I picked this book up in London and I'd left it on a double-decker bus, but thankfully somebody handed it in and I was delighted because it was one of the first keys I picked up for over £20 at the time. Yeah, picked that up back in 2016. Actually found a second copy at a con in Birmingham for £3 and made 50 from it, so that was nice. And to go with the first appearance of Lobo, we have Omega Man issue number 5, which is the second appearance of Lobo. £2 for that one. I think that could be underrated down the line. And as well as this one, Omega Man issue number 10 is the first full Lobo story and the 4th overall appearance. Pick this one up for 89 pence in Western. This is a character that was alluded to in the Stargirl TV show, I believe. This is a nice copy again. Prez, issue number 1. Character in my encyclopedia, DC. First appearance on Origin of the Prez. Prez Ricard, the first team president of the United States. £7.40 for this in November of 2020. eBay. I pick up very few books now on eBay. I think I've maybe picked up 2 or 3 this year. The last one being first appearance of Hitman in the Demon Annual. Here's a character that appeared in the Arrowverse. I quite liked him, and then he was short-lived. One of the few sidekicks I did like from the Green Arrow show. This is Ragman, issue number 1, and the first appearance of and origin of Ragman, who is Rory Regan. £6 for that one on eBay. I like it when characters appear in live action. Here we go. First sensational issue, another 25 center. I've had a couple of these. This is Richard Dragon, Kung Fu Fighter, issue number 1, and the first appearance of the Bronze Tiger, Benjamin Turner. Well, he doesn't appear as the Bronze Tiger until later on. I think it's issue 18, if I'm not mistaken. But yeah, of course, Bronze Tiger was in the Arrowverse. Also, the first appearance of Richard Dragon, who was Richard Drakovensky. Again, a character from the Arrow TV show. £4 for that one. Undervalued book, I think. A lot of potential. There was a recent animated feature film starring the Bronze Tiger and Batman. 2017 got that one. £4. And the other big book from the run is Richard Dragon, Kung Fu Fighter, issue number 5. This one's really hard to find. I've only ever seen this copy. First appearance of Lady Shiva, Sandra Woosan, mother of Cassandra Cain and mentor of Tim Drake. £8.66 for that one. What a random price. Birmingham Con of 2019. Moving on, we have a lovely cover here. Again, it's a Simon and Kirby special. Sandman, issue number 1. This is the regular one, but there is an Arrow one that is purple, I believe. First appearance of Sandman, who is Garrett Sanford. First appearance of Brute, later to appear in Neil Gaiman's Sandman series. First appearance of Glob, again, who later appeared in the Sandman show, Sandman run of comics. And Wesley Dodds in the Golden Age, an original version of the Sandman. Final Simon and Kirby collaboration. And just a fantastic issue. £13.20 for that one on eBay. Middle of 2018. What did I pay? Yeah, £13.20. This is a villainous team that we've seen different iterations of in the past. This is the Secret Society of Supervillains, issue number 1. And the first appearance of that team. £2.37 for that one on eBay. Middle of 2016. I remember that's when that team appeared in a comedic Robot Chicken of DC Comics. Here's one that gets talked up about when the DC Justice League Dark appears. This character could well be a part of it. This is Shade the Changing Man, issue number 1. Paid £3.76 for this one. First appearance of Shade the Changing Man was Rack Shade, and the first appearance of the American Scream. Another lovely book here. This is The Shadow, issue number 1. Another 20 center. Of course, there was a Shadow movie. Can't even think of the guy who played him at the moment. He's the guy who accidentally killed somebody. Was it Alec Baldwin, wasn't it? First appearance of the Shadow, Kent Allard, aka Lamont Cranston in DC comic books. £15 for that one. Excelsior Comics in Bristol. Of course, we've had a couple of Shazam movies. They were okay. Nothing to write home about. Shazam, issue number 1. Great book. First appearance of Captain Marvel, Shazam, Billy Batson since the Golden Age. First appearance of Captain Marvel Jr. since the Golden Age. First appearance of Mary Marvel since the Golden Age. And first cover appearance of Captain Marvel and Superman. Superman does not appear in the story with Captain Marvel. It's the origin of Shazam as well. £35 I paid for this one. Cheltenham, 2019. I then found issue number 2 for just 49 pence in Cash Converters in Gloucester. There we go. First DC appearance of Mr. Tony, Talk Tony, and the first DC appearance of Mr. Mind. Sticking with Shazam, we go all the way up to issue 25. First appearance of Isis. Andrea Thomas appeared in live action in The Secrets of Isis TV show, then the Shazam Isis TV show back in the 70s, and more recently in the Smallville TV show. 15 quid for that one, Birmingham 2019. Another character in my encyclopedia, 25-cent book. This is Stalker, issue number 1. First appearance of Stalker, it was Alphys. Got that thrown in as a book because I picked up another one free. Can't go wrong with that. I've had 2 or 3 of these. This is 35-cent. Steel, the Indestructible Man, issue number 1. First appearance of Steel, Henry Hank Haywood, was appeared in the Arrowverse in Legends of Tomorrow, and you know, Arrow amongst other. First appearance of Baron Death, £1.67 for that one. Morecon in Gloucester. This one I picked up. It's a hard one to find because this character appeared in the Sandman TV show. I haven't yet finished that. I found it a hard watch, to be fair. This is Ghost Castle, issue number 1. 25-cent there. £7.49 for this one. First appearance of Lucian, the Librarian. Like I said, the character from the Sandman show. Preview appearance in Weird Mystery Tales, issue 18, in a promotion for Tales of Ghost Castle number 1. Then we got some Super Friends books. This is a cracker. We were meant to be getting a Wonder Twins movie, but it never happened. Super Friends, issue number 7. Is the first appearance of the Wonder Twins team and its members Zan and Jaina from the Smallville TV show. First appearance of their little animal, I suppose, Gleek as well. £13.45 for that one. On eBay, this one blew up to well over 50 when the announcement came. Picked that up in the middle of 2018. Super Friends issue number 8. First appearance of Jack-o'-lantern, Daniel Cormack. That character appeared in the Powerless TV show from DC, which I've yet to see. £4.68 for that one. Also the first appearance of Rising Sun, Izumi Yasunari. Issue number 12. It's the first cameo appearance of Dr. Mist, who is Nomo. Appeared in the Constantine TV show. 79p for that one in Bristol, Area 51. Issue 25 is next. Paid £1 for this one in the car boot in Cheltenham. Hard book to find. First appearance of Green Fury, Beatrice da Costa, who later became Fire. Again, a character from the Powerless TV show. Appeared in animated form as well. I spoke about this book earlier when I showed you Arak number 1. Well, he first appeared in preview in this book, Warlord, issue 48. First preview appearance of Arak, Son of Thunder. £2. Another tough one to find. Pick that up in West End. The 2 books now to finish up with that are getting really popular because of James Gunn's takeover. Yes, I have it. It's a massive book right now. This is Weird War Tales, issue 93, guys. First appearance of the Creature Commandos team, who are getting their own show. Also the first appearance of Matthew Shreve, who was in the Arrowverse. £7.87 for that one. Looking forward to the animated show. Easily over 50. Close to 100 now, I believe. And another book related to that Creature Commandos is my final book I'll show you today. Weird War Tales, issue 101, and the first appearance of G.I. Robot. Paid £2.50 for this one in Tewkesbury. Again, a character that's going to be in the Creature Commandos show, I believe. That's it, guys. That's a wrap. Hope you enjoyed it. Loads of keys to be on the lookout for. Add to your radar. Thanks. There'll be more coming. Bye for now.